Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Terilee Harrison with Team Referral Network Virtual Chapters. And I'm delighted to have another episode of Team Talk Live with one of our extraordinary virtual team members. I want to invite you to help me welcome Enrico Massani. Enrico, welcome to our live.
Thank you. A pleasure to be here.
It's so good to have you here. I have a beautiful bio that I would love to share to introduce you to the people that are going to watch. You have such a great background, and the way that you serve people is just, I think, stunning. So I want to invite them to take a peek into what you're about. So Enrico has a unique intuitive ability to go deep with clients quickly to uncover their why and lead them to clarity. He's the author of the Joy of Connection book, How to Find Your Coaching Niche. He is also known as the Heart Decoder. So if you're tired of being the best kept secret in your field, want more visibility and scalability in your business, working with Enrico can unleash your true self, your essence, and find your blessing and your true purpose. The frustration and resistance that is blocking your progress at the moment can be lifted and turned around very quickly, indeed, in just a matter of hours. This gift of clarity is Enrico's highest value to you, and he believes it is the fundamental key to your success. This is the point where you usually finally get to break through the brain fog of confusion and fatigue, and everything clicks into place, and you're connected to the real you. Clients describe the moment of discovering who they are as a revelation hidden in plain sight, like coming home to you. Before launching the Joy of Connection, Enrico served as a business coach and online marketer with his own marketing agency. In this role, and for many years, he operated two parallel careers. His curiosity to learn all he could about how to optimize business success has driven him to amass an encyclopedic knowledge of what is working online. Whether clients enroll in his popular Focus Formula program, or release the inner warrior, or hire him one-on-one to propel their new online presence and visibility, one thing is certain: they will benefit from business growth, strategy, step-by-step guidance, and technology strategies and recommendations, and focus on the end result from the very first point of contact. Enrico works as the bridge between your mind and your heart of hearts. He wants his clients to make the most of their own talents and gifts, to create their best practice and share their contribution. Well, if that doesn't tell you about Enrico, I don't know what would. So welcome so much to the live. Such a delight to have you here.
It is a delight as well to be here as well with you today. This morning to me.
This morning, today, this afternoon. I know it's also confusing.
That's great.
But it's wonderful. Our ability to have these global connections, I think, and even in a day when I might say to you, Enrico, that I don't like not being able to travel, but yet through our technology, I travel many times a day. So I don't know why I have to. I think it's what we focus on, right?
Exactly.
What we focus on. Yep. Yes. So for our audience, you can see the diverse background that Enrico has, and not only does he have the online experience, which we all need at this time, but you can tell some of his heart and how he helps you get to your why. So Enrico has several tips that he wants to share for our business owner friends, just to help them get more done, be all they can be, and I think just be happier in the space they're serving. And so I happen to know that the first tip is just the tip of slowing down. So can you tell us more about that, Enrico?
Yeah, sure. Well, in my own experience, I've noticed for the last 10 years that the more I slow down, the more I was able to connect and then to really achieve bigger things. So we all have those to-do lists, which are like shopping lists. We start the day and we are already overwhelmed. We go from the top 1 or 2 and then 3 and then say, oh God, I can't do it anymore. So a little tip that I have, that's when you have this blockage, if you just take your right thumb, you can do it with me, Terilee, if you want.
Yes,
yeah, just there. Thumb.
Take it here.
Your right nostril, and then breathe through the left nostril only. In and out of the left nostril.
Oh, breathe.
Mm-hmm. Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And breathe. That will start to unleash your creativity as well. Then you are able to go back and then do some things there as well. The tip number 2, it is related to that because we have those massive to-do lists and we get very overwhelmed very, very, very quickly. So what I found that, a time blocking is really a good tip there. So I use a kitchen timer. And I time myself. So I look at what's the most important, and then I start 25-minute slots. I time myself. After those 25 minutes, I just stop, do a stretch, go around the house, and then just go back and then start again. That enabled me to create my latest program, the Focus Formula, in 28 days. Okay, so I worked in time block, 25 minutes. I used to do 3 times 25, and over 28 days, because of the consistency, it was not just 5 days a week, it was 6, 7 days a week, it was 7 days a week for 28 days. So 4 times 7, 28. It's not about how many activities you do, this how much action do you put in, how much do you want to implement as well. We fill ourselves with activities, i.e. your shopping list. You go through those things as if you were going to the supermarket and then just fill your basket with a lot of things there. Half of them are not really worthy. They're not worthy of your time. So you need to really start to really understand what you do within that time. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is going back into your heart. So we're going to, you can do this exercise or with open eyes or closed eyes. So the choice is yours. Okay. I like to do it because with my hands, I put my right hand on my heart, left hand over my right hand, and I like to close my eyes. Okay. And I need you to focus your attention in the heart or chest area. Breathe with your breath flowing in and out of your chest area, breathing a little slower and deeper than usual. Activate and sustain a regenerative feeling such as appreciation, care, or compassion. Focus on your breathing in and out of your chest area. Focus on appreciation, care, or compassion. And now radiate that renewing feeling to yourself and others. So feel your body, your heart, your mind, and expand this radiating energy. Spend time there for a few more seconds. Just feel what you feel, hear what you hear, and see what you see. And relax. Find stillness. Okay, and to open your eyes. How does it feel?
It feels so peaceful and grounding and like the place that you want to surf from, not this frenetic place to go surf everywhere.
Exactly. So when you are here in your head, do this little exercise. It only takes a minute. You can go 1, 2, 3 minutes is fine, and do it regularly throughout the day as well. That will start to ground you and really do that. So so you have number 1, you've got to slow down and slow it down, really reduce the amount of stress and anxiety. Number 2, time blocking, which is very, very effective, looking at what you can do at that moment. And then time 3 is to do some focus breathing in your heart and your chest area. That really helped as well. And then once you have that done, and then you really start to be in your heart and not in your head all the time, then you can start to really move on with your things. Because we tend to looking at those 3 P's, which is we succumb those 3 P's. The 3 P's are perfectionism, procrastination, and paralysis. So we are either in those 3 areas all the time. So we need to be able to move out of those 3 areas into a place where it feels good, and we can really move from there and create something beautiful and magical from there.
Your tips are so good. They are so they're not simple. They're not simple. But the thing about them is we can get so off track in the busyness, right? We can get so off track, and just how simple these things can be to bring us back. I have my goals, and like I have like a business bucket list that's right here on the cupboard right beside me. And there's the things that are completed and the things that are in motion and happening. And at the very top of the completed board, I have intention, vision, and love, passion, purpose, and perseverance. And it's that I want all these things to be done from that place, right? With the intention, the vision, the love. Like if I can show up that way instead of just all the busyness of, because truly, Enrico, every day is a gift, and every new person that we meet on our journey as business owners, this is an opportunity for us to think of ourselves and helping people forward their life. And so what an honor it is just to sit with you in this moment and to introduce who you are and how you are to the other business owners that we know.
Thank you.
Yes,
pleasure to be here.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be. Thank you for sharing. And so I would love to invite you to share with us what are some of the programs that you have going on right now that if people resonate with you and how you are, that they might be able to plug in to what you're doing or gain access to what you're doing. And we'll go ahead and share this now. If you'd like to connect with Enrico, this is how to do it. But share with us a little bit about what you're up to.
Okay, well, I've got I launched a new program called the Focus Formula that really went really well. But I'm going to launch a version of that specifically for 2 types of people: mothers and grandmothers, because I have found that those ladies have been given so much throughout their life, either to their children or their grandchildren, but they have been forgotten. They still have something that they want from the inside, but they are being bombarded by the demand of being a mother, a grandmother. The mothers who have specifically, the children have grown up, they have their own life, and now they feel that there's not much there. They feel empty on the inside. So I invite them to connect with me. They can go to my website and then do /clarity, and I will offer them an hour-long clarity session with me to really find out more about what is it in them, what is the gifts. So I will offer that to them. And then if they see that we can work together, then I will invite them to this new program, which we should be launching next 2 to 3 weeks now. So, and then if they want, so this is the program I would like to talk about, because this is really dear to me. I remember my own mother. She brought us up. She fell ill, and then suddenly she couldn't go back to work. But she had a gift. She was a very, very intuitive woman. She was always very, very caring and very nurturing. She always wanted to know what we were up to, always. But she fell ill, and then my father did not really understand my mother. At that time, those generation were just purely the women stay at home and the man goes and work. So things have changed, but in many ways they haven't really, because I feel that the mothers and the grandmothers have not had the light lit in some ways. So I'm here. I really want to help those women to to come out and then really play, not on a small stage, but on a big stage. So I need to really to shine a spotlight onto them so that they can really expand, grow, discover, and explore what they have inside.
Wow, that is quite a gift that you're offering. So I hope that for those who are mothers or grandmothers that you would like to talk to Enrico, that you will. And for those that are watching who obviously we all know mothers, we all know mothers and grandmothers. If you know someone that you think this would resonate with, I want to invite you to introduce them to Enrico as well. I think it's just true that for the women who in these roles, we spend so much time giving, and sometimes all of a sudden we're like, well, wait, what happened? Or like for me, my youngest is ready to be off to college, and suddenly we'll be empty nesters, and I'm like, okay, and I clearly am doing something, but what if I wasn't doing something for those women that are able to finally not find themselves, but maybe for the first time in years they're willing to go there, right? So I think Enrico has some valuable lessons for you. So thanks so much, Enrico. So what a pleasure it was to have you with us today. Thank you for all your calming words and all your tips for us business owners. And I look forward to seeing you on screen very soon. It's always my delight and pleasure to have time with you, Enrico.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Everybody take care. Have a great day. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.